Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Joel. Today we're going to have a blast with this Artist Loft gallery wrap 18 by 24 inch number 3 canvas. It's going to be a blast, so come on. Oops, sorry about that, Fluffy. Anyway, once again I'm going to try using this chameleon powder. It's designed to be added to resin to colorize it. It's just mica powder. So it kind of, I'm going to be adding this to some solid colors just to spice them up a little bit, give the painting some shimmer. So I'm going to be using 4 of these different colors here, and I'm going to be using a homemade split cup right here that I got that I'm throwing around, and here's the 4 colors I'm going to be using in that. My favorite cobalt blue, ready to pour. Artist Loft, I mixed that about 1-to-1 with the American Floetrol. The next color is an interference violet. It's hard to see it, it looks pretty much white, but when it dries you will see the pinkish violet high metallic content. This is a deep magenta ready to pour by Artist Loft that I added some mica to. Spice it up so it's got some, it's got some bright purple and bright pink kind of iridescence to it. And this is Artist Loft deep yellow that has the gold mica. Okay, so there we go, there's our deep yellow with the gold. Also have some swipe colors mixed up. This is Artist Loft Soft Body Black that I mixed this Galaxy Effect mica. There we go. It looks kind of real dark purple from one angle, bright blue from another. And then I have one other swipe color that is an interference blue that looks white. That's mixed with, of course, your Australian Floetrol. Both of those colors. Instead of the American Floetrol, I'm using this. I'm going about 1.5 part Floetrol to 1 part paint. Now here's my background color. That's mixed with just American Floetrol. Here's the design I have in mind. I'm thinking about doing a ring pour in the center with a couple major swipes across it. So I'm going to get the split cup mixed up, starting with my interference violet on one side. Going with the magenta with the mica. Cobalt blue. And then the gold. Alright, so I'm going to speed things up here a little bit, but you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just loading up my cup. Alright, got my cup loaded, I'll just set that aside. Now here's my background color. Again, that's Artist Loft Soft Body Black mixed with American Floetrol. About 2.5 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. So I'm going to speed this up again, listen to some tunes. I'll get back to you in a minute. Alrighty, got my canvas all ready to go. Gonna pull the divider out of the split cup just to get it out of the way, and don't want to have any issues with it, so I just pull that out. Next thing is to give the canvas a little spin. We're going to do a ring pour starting from the outside. Now I'm lowering my cup here to make the paint ripple. Makes it more interesting when you get into the center. I got plenty of paint. I want to make sure I get plenty of paint on the canvas this time. I'm just gonna try to get an interesting little pattern in the center and pull it up. Now I got a little tail on there and I didn't really like that, so I'm gonna just cover it up and try it again. Now I'm getting some more blue, which is nice too. Darn it, I got a tail on that one too. Third time's a charm, hopefully. We'll go with that. Maybe. Now I got my canvas uneven on the spinner, so it all works out. I really have no intentions of maintaining this ring, so to speak, because I'm going to be doing a lot of swiping on it. Kind of stretch it out a little bit, see what she looks like. I'm adding the excess paint. This is sped up to also, 4 times. And I'm adding the rest of my paint to the canvas. I'm just going to center that a little bit. And it's time to do the swipes. Just off camera, there you can see I got a palette knife out and I'm putting my swipe paint, which is the black with the added mica mixed with Australian Floetrol, about 1.5 part Floetrol, 1 part paint. Now I also have the white and I'm just gonna put a little strip of that. I'm sorry it's off camera, but there's just a little white stripe of it down the center of the palette knife. Mainly black, but a little stripe of white too. And that white is actually not white, it's the interference violet, so it probably won't show up at all until it's dry, if it does, but it should just be an iridescent violet tint across whatever it ends up on top of. Getting some nice cell action in the first swipe. I'm happy with that. You may have noticed I have a scratchy throat. Sorry, just getting over a nasty cold, but feeling better. Yeah, so I just realized I'm really not going according to plan from the little diagram that I drew out ahead of time, but oh well. That's what makes this style of painting fun, I guess. Okay, so I'm looking it over here, and I think I'm just going to do a couple more swipes with the real small palette knife, getting close to the center. See, I added some white on top of the black again. Or not white, I should say. It's looks white, but dries violet. Alright, so I'm loading up my palette knife. You can see there I had the black on it. Now I'm putting some white on it. And we're going to do one last swipe. Okay, so I'm looking it over, and I like what I see, but I'm going to take my very small palette knife and I'm going to embellish the design by pulling some of the colors, some of the cells, mixing things up, blending them together, swirling them together, etc. And that will really help with the design. Alrighty, I'm going to speed this up again because I spent a lot of time doing this and we don't want to sit here all day. Alright, so here comes the fun part. We can start stretching this image out, see what we can come up with. Start with that corner there. I'm going to bring the majority of the paint back to center. Then I can go to the opposite corner. I'm adding a little excess paint there just to make the paint that's on the canvas run easier. If there's dry spots and stuff, it slows it down. Back to center once again. And across to the last corner. Here I'm adding more paint again. checking for coverage, make sure I got all my corners good. Moving that little centerpiece back to the center of the canvas. Alright, last step, pop the air bubbles with the torch. Now we're going to be zooming in on this. You can really see the mica and all cool colors. It came out pretty good. Tell me what you guys think. Leave it in the comments for me. Appreciate that. I try to get back to everybody. That's cool. Looks like a butterfly wing or something. It's crazy. Hope you guys like it. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share. That'd be awesome. Wow, that's cool. Also gotta thank those surf zombies again for providing the awesome music. Love those guys. Now when this dries it will be darker, but the mica will really shimmer still. If I get a good several coats of varnish on it, it'll look just fine. Yeah, so here's the finished image. I like it. There we go. Hope you guys had a good time, and I hope you have a great week, and I will see you again real soon. Thanks again now. Bye-bye.